Timely fix.
Yeah, because when a fig falls, you can't put it back up. So that's what it's equating to. Once it goes, that's it. Once it's shot, you can't return it. You know, like you had earlier, you can't. Who can turn it back? Yep. Can you turn back a angry hungry lion? Yeah. You can't turn this back. You're not going to be able to do it, man. And the closest thing you're going to see the nukes turn back from is reaching the height it needs to pass the clouds and turn back down to shoot on your ass, man.
Right. The stars that's talking about those nukes.
Yep.
All right. And it falling from a trig, well, it's going to fall in the arc.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Because if the mighty wind shakes a tree, the fig ain't going to just drop down. It's the wind is going to carry it.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. Exactly.
This is 2nd Esdras 16. You got it? You
yeah,
get it?
Yeah, I got it.
You got it.
2nd Esdras 16, start from the top.
Yes.
It says, woe be unto thee, Babylon in Asia.
Uh-oh.
Woe be unto thee, Egypt.
Yeah, Babylon, America, Moab, my wash pot. Hey, America has just recently gotten popular again, man. You know? Taiwan, let's not get into that. North Korea's out here bending fucking stop signs with their neck.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We got metal chopsticks. They're practicing tiger paw. The lion-like men of Moab are being raised up.
Wake up the mighty men.
Yep.
Prepare war.
The butcher of Tehran has been sworn in. The Ishmaelite, or he's Ishmael. The Ishmaelite that threw his 2 shoes at Bush. He's in Parliament now.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
The Ishmaelite of Ishmaelites.
Yeah, man. He said, goody 2 shoes and threw 2 shoes.
Bush got them shit like the Matrix.
Yo, that shit, he looked like Lil' Kim on stage. Yo, that motherfucker get moved.
And
I was surprised.
Hell yeah, he don't look like he can move.
He don't look that agile. But his ass, they must have pressed left, right. You know?
He used to play dodgeball.
Right.
He can dodge a wrench. He can
Dodge a ball.
And it says...
He's used to ducking questions. All right, I'm done. You got it.
It says, woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria.
Yep.
Gird up yourselves.
Hey, you got a lot of Jakes over there in Syria.
Yeah, that's pretty much the Middle East.
Yep.
Egypt and Syria.
Yep.
That's the Middle East.
Exactly.
You know, that's so-called Mesopotamia.
Yep.
Okay, so different parts of the world will be hit with nukes.
Yep.
Even Israel.
That's right. Yep. And you got Israel right now catching bad rap because they're furthering their so-called right of who they are to gain more land in Israel. But you got Palestine fighting back. Well, that's all a proxy war. Albert Pike set that up. Judaism and the water.
Zionism,
Islam and Muslims. You know, so that's all perfect. Because when the deal went down over there in Israel, they were rioting in New York City. You had Jake saying, word of my mother be free Palestine. Like, what? You know?
New York is different.
New York is a different spirit. Yeah. Let's keep going.
And it says, gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair, bewail your children.
Hey, the Lord is telling you, you need to prepare. But they're not preparing. This is why it's a careless city. You know? Careless city. They're not preparing for what's to come. Even that Jake was saying that. That gentleman, you know?
The king.
That king, he was saying it. He was saying how you got to prepare spiritually. And that's true. We're being prepared spiritually with the mindset that we're being cultivated and molded into. All right? This is why the spirit of etiquette through the camps has been increased. Our requirements as men is increasing. Because at any moment, at any time, the Lord could bring his sheep to you, and you need to make sure you handle them correctly. Because the Lord is about to cease you wicked shepherds from feeding our people, man. You know?
People fucking alligator gumbo.
Right.
Yeah. And it says, bewail your children and be sorry.
Bewail your children right now, 5 to 11. 5 to 11 right now, getting bit all over, man. You know? 5 to 11. Got a bunch of little babies that look like a hairy garment getting bit.
Well, a lot of people is dropping dead from that Jim Jones street.
Bro.
Yeah, bro.
I seen a video of a mother, and I was like, yo, do you hear this shit? She said 4 days, my Linda, she's dead. Don't you fucking tell me she died. I was like, damn. So that just put me even further of how I feel. You get the fuck away from me with that. I am not taking that. I'm good, and you foul shepherds telling our people to take that.
Up,
you foul, bro.
That's fucked up.
You're foul, bro. That's offensive, man.
So doubt.
It's like telling them, man, it's okay to smoke on the Sabbath.
That man, you could do whatever the fuck you want to do in the ISUPK.
Straight up.
You know?
You could be an officer of 50.
He said it. He said if you're not a murderer, you know what I mean? He said everything,
That's
bro.
wild.
That's just a fucking world rumble of wickedness.
Yep. It's a whole gumbo of wickedness that the Lord is about to cease. Ezekiel 34 says, I will cease them from feeding my people. You know the Lord's got sheep. You know the Lord's got his sheep and he's got his shepherd and he's going to choose pastors according to his flock.
According to his heart.
According to his heart, that are going to strengthen the broken, that are going to heal the sick. Okay? Bind the heavy-hearted. You damn bastards. It's hell out here. And the hell's going to increase. And the hell is increasing. You got sheep offering themselves, jumping off cliffs because of wicked shepherds. And if you know, you know. You know? It's fucked up, man. Fucked up. Keep going, please.
And it says, bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
Your destruction is at hand, baby. Didn't the Lord say, I will stretch out my hand upon Teman, upon Edom? So your destruction is at hand. What's the hand? What's the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap! You're going to get slapped with judgment.
You're going to get smacked with nukes.
The Lord is handing out judgment. Yep. 1 for you, 1 for you, 3 for you. Yep. You know? You're cool.
verse
hey, we rooting for the Lord.
That's right.
It's the Yahweh Shem Shai versus the world, man.
The Lord's good.
Yeah. That's why he said, King of Kings, Lord of Lords. All right?
Verse 3, and it says, a sword is sent upon you.
Because each nation, if you will, is a team. You know, each nation is a franchise. It's a business. It's a setup. It's a, you know, but we're the chosen team. We're the winners. You know, we're the it factor. But you got all these other teams, if you will, these heathens that are against us, man.
We're the standard.
Yep.
We're the standard.
We're the golden child. You know?
And it says, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back?
And a sword represents destruction. Destruction has been sent. Destruction has been sent. It's not like it was in the 90s, right? It ain't like the 90s no more. You know? Stella can't get her groove back. You ain't living single no more.
See, they ain't even like 07, 08. Hell no, you know?
Oh, so you mean to tell me you don't feel like it's 2010 and GMS was hating on you because you was riding in a Benz? Huh?
Oh my goodness, man.
What the fuck? Jake gotta shut up, man. Read that again, please.
Verse 3. A sword is sent upon you.
Yes, and the sword it cuts. Cutting off your lights, cutting off your heat, cutting off NIMO,
Cutting off your flesh.
cutting in your flesh, cutting off food, cutting in your heart.
Or cutting you off from society.
Killing you from society, killing your character. Okay?
Cutting your head off.
Cutting your head off. Oh, we waiting on the guillotines. We waiting on them. They gotta come out with something.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's right.
Look, they said the dead in your house shall rise first. You know?
You had a brother that had a dream about brothers rising first. Because it's been on my spirit. Not only is Yahweh Shai coming, Archangel Michael, King David's coming. Right. King David coming for us, man. Malak out. Hey, and guess what? Like 1 Samuel 30, they coming to deliver us because Esau stole us, man. Yep. You know? That's a heavy spiritual story you should read in your downtime. Makes me feel good reading that, you know?
Yeah, man.
I've read it a couple times.
It said, David said, give him that ephod.
Yep. Right. The first thing he did was inquire of the Lord, man. So let me inquire of the Lord what I need to do. That's what you should do. When judgment is coming, problems are happening, chaos ensues, pandemonium is rocking the streets. You call on the Lord, man. You fall back, be still, then trust in the Lord. See, you trust in science. You trust in Fauci. Yeah, I know you did. I seen it.
You see it, right?
Yeah. Hey, but hey, that's your knowledge. Right. But the foolishness of the wisdom of this world is foolishness the Most High. You know?
She looked back with a heavy ass smile.
Yeah.
She said, don't say power.
That bitch sneezed in a vaccine. So I didn't mean to say it. I'm sorry, YouTube. A man slipping with his tongue.
Okay.
You know what?
And it says, verse 4, a fire is set among you, and who may quench it?
Yep.
Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?
Keep going.
May any man drive away an hungry lion?
Yeah, yes. Yes, if you're a man of the Lord.
Right, yeah.
But look at what happened to Daniel. Mm-hmm. Wasn't it 7 hungry lions?
Yeah.
But y'all ain't men of the Lord. You nations ain't men of the Lord. So the judgment coming for you is equated to a situation that's impossible to do unless you're a man of the Lord. You know, because deliverance is going to come through ultimate destruction for men of the Lord.
It says the beasts of the field shall be illegal.
Yep.
So in that day, a lion might just,
Yeah.
you might cross paths with a lion. You might be like, oh shit.
Yep.
You know?
Well, it's good.
Then it keeps going.
You're going to be like George of the Jungle. He was playing fetch with the elephant. He was wrestling the lion. And his brother was a damn ape.
Right.
You know?
Talking ape too.
Yeah. So, keep going.
And it says, may any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood?
So the answer is no.
That makes sense too, man, because the scripture says that the beasts of the field are going to be at peace with us because they're sighing and crying too.
Absolutely.
So they're going to be happy to see, Lord, when we are, the men of the Lord, They might bring you some food. The birds brought Elijah food, man.
Ravens, if I'm not mistaken. What's up, brother? Yeah. Keep going.
And it says, or may anyone quench the fire and stubble?
Because animals can read spirits.
Yeah, there you go.
The donkey that was on, was it Balak?
Balaam.
That was on Balaam saw the angel. So animals can read spirits, man. Like a dog. Every dog that I ever had or was around don't like women. And I was like, shit, I know you see something I see. You know what I mean? Yep. So the dogs can read spirits, man. So then they come across us, they're going to be at peace. I was walking down the street and, normally cats are skittish. This stray cat came right up to me. I was surprised. But that's the time we're in where life is cleaving to life while death is cleaving to death.
Right.
And all you are is death. She that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth, man. I saw a fucking black woman being carried out the club in a fucking coffin. Woo! So now put on your muzzle because I heard you were coughing. Keep going.
And it says, when it have begun to burn, make one turn.
Hey, burn, baby, burn! Burn, man. Burn, baby.
Disco fever, right?
That's right, disco fever, man. It's getting hot in here, and you ain't gonna be able to take off your clothes. 'Cause that might be the only thing you got on.
We're going to rejoice over the destruction of this place.
Hell yeah.
Like when Jenny went back home, she threw rocks at her house.
Yep. She was throwing him so hard she fell, and Forrest had to pick her up. And he had the next day, or not too long later, he had that shit destroyed, man. And we're Jenny. She said, God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far, far away. Yep. Please, God, make me a bird. That was a Jake, man. And she was being fucked up by her fucking father.
Yeah, that's what David said. If I had wings like a dove, then I would fly away and be at peace.
Yep. I want to fly. I want to get away. Oh, what's my man Seal song? Fly like an eagle.
Yeah.
And it says, as birds flying, they shall protect Jerusalem.
Yeah, R. Kelly tried to make him. They say
his shit.
Wings as eagles.
Phil say he want to feed the children.
Yeah. Right. He said, feed the babies.
Not humble.
Yeah, R. Kelly said, I'll feed you if you're over 18. Well, sign this form and I'll feed you if you're under.
Man.
Let's keep going.
Verse 7, it says,
Jake don't know the Jerusalem.
Yeah.
We're Jerusalem, man. The Wadi Abba Shemal Shai for awaken us, man. Yeah. That's just a Gentile or a Japhite. If that ain't a Jake, that's a Japhite. Keep going.
Verse 7, it says, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer?
No, you can't catch an arrow and shoot it back. You can't grab a bullet and shoot it back. Well, who shows you that is the woman in Alec Baldwin's Rust movie. He shot a bullet at her and she couldn't throw it back. Oh, and guess what? Y'all know about Alec Baldwin, right? You heard about the story? Y'all know why she got killed?
She was about to expose her.
She was about to expose the pedos, man. The baby pedos, the baby eaters.
Pizza.
Yep.
Pizza guys.
The niggas that like anchovies on their pizza. So she was about to expose him, and this nigga sneezed and shot her. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. And then they said it was a disgruntled employee. That's just the fall guy. That's a scapegoat, But anyways, going to that point, so for a little fun fact for you. A little more in this, let's jump back into that.
Verse 8, and it says, the mighty Lord, Yahweh Shemal Shai, send the plagues.
Mighty, Itazawam Adawan.
Right, yep.
Itazawam Adawan. Because Amawan is Esau, right? Red?
Yeah.
But Adawan, Itazawam Adawan. Mighty Lord.
Mighty Lord.
And then in Meteor Man, you had the golden lords, which is the wicked scribes and Pharisees, And speaking of that, Meteor Man got hit by an emerald meteor. So that was Yahweh Shai. He brought peace to the earth. He brought all the gangs together, A lot of great things, man, are here and coming for us. We can't fall into a spirit of turmoil, man. Our mindset is being strengthened. You know, mental push-ups are taking place.
We're being purged.
We're being purged, baby.
And it says, the verse 8 says, and who is he that can drive them away?
Right, no one. The Lord can, but the words won't come back void. So if the Lord deems it fit, he can do what he wants, but he's bound to his word because he said so. So if he said you're going to be destroyed, then you can't change that. You can't erase it. You can't remix it. You can't come up with a sequel because according to Esau, Infinity Wars, and then he said, no, we got Endgame. No, right. Infinity Wars was the end of that shit. That was the end of it. I didn't even watch that shit.
You about to witness the biggest firework in history.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is going to be the nuclear destruction, which will be televised.
Yeah.
It's going to put fear. It's going to put fear in these other nations.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Let's jump back. Where you were?
Article, right?
Back in Rev 6 and 12. I'm sorry, 13. And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth.
Yeah, the nukes.
Even as a fig tree casted her untimely figs when she is shaken up a mighty wind. Y'all didn't tell you about destroying wind in Jeremiah? And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places.
Mushroom cloud.
Yep.
It said like a scroll together. Let me see. Look, like a scroll, because in the ancient day, you have the scroll, and hey, when we go to Passover, we unravel the Torah, it unravels, you know?
Roll together.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like, you know, if you will, you know?
Yeah, it's fun to watch. I'm looking it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Mushroom cloud.
Yep. Yep. These are the times when we're very great times. You know, we're about to be literally free. You know, you could just almost shout to the housetops how the Spirit makes you feel, man. You know, because and it makes sense because Esau believes in the powers of balance. So he believes if you commit enough wickedness on the earth, you would have to bring a certain measure of righteousness to balance it out. So with everybody, this is why we're being more happier. You know, this is why we're feeling more livelier because the Lord is draining them. That mirth spirit, you know, of these people, now we're getting in rejoicing. Now we're getting jovial. You know, now we're saying, call all Yahweh Shemel Shai. You know, now we're learning to smile in the midst of destruction. We're learning to have not sudden fear during sudden destruction. How amazing is that? What a legacy, man. And people are in such a low mindset, family members, they don't understand what we're doing. They don't see the severity because the prophecy of Isaiah is fully in effect. They can't see it, man. You know?
You have something?
Isaiah 34, yes. Cloud. This is saying Isaiah 34, I'll start at verse 1. It says, come near ye nations to hear, and hearken ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it.
Yeah, man. So Yahweh Shemel Shai, he's gathering all these nations, man. All you nations. That's the reason why you got Moab fucking beating each other with sledgehammers, man. All right, because the mighty men are being woken up. All right, and they're being gathered strategically. This is a strategic movements, man. All right, strategic chess moves. The Most High, he's the ultimate chess player, man. He's gathering. He's having nations form alliances. All right, just like you had North and South Korea come together.
Yep.
Okay, and they're gonna band together and go to the Valley of Jehoshaphat.
Verse 2, it says, for the indignation of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, is upon all nations.
Right, and indignation is righteous anger. Okay, it tells you in Psalms, the 7th chapter, that the Lord is angry with the wicked every day, man.
Yeah, and the word indignation goes back to indignant, which means anger, vexation of unfair treatment. So the Lord is angry with the unfair treatment, which proves that is Isaiah 59 and 15, when the righteous become a prey and the judgment, it displeased him. Yep. So the Lord is angry at the displeasing that's going on here. The Lord's angry with the woman compassing the man, you know, in the order, in the disorder, and the you know,
the unrighteous decrees.
The unrighteous decrees here.
All right, the everything.
Everything.
He's angry at America.
I'm angry too.
All right, he's angry at the world. Man.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Well, Pac said it, which he was taken from Yahweh Shai. He said, "It's me against the world." No, it was Yahushua against the world, which he overcame. And now the servant isn't greater than master. So remember our master who already overcame the world. That's so right. Now it said when the world hated you, so what? We hate you too. You know, shit is feeling mutual. Right. You know, if the inhabitants of the world hate us, ditto. You know, we don't fuck with y'all anyway. And we're not dislikable men. It's not like they hate us how it's they hate because of the spiritual reasons.
Right. It's a spiritual thing. You know?
Which is what's that? Luke 10 and 19. It's not ye despise, but me despise. Get that.
Right, because they,
Verse 2, and it says, "In his fury upon all their armies, he have utterly destroyed them."
Upon all their armies. All right, see, so you got different nations that think they're gonna be the next up to rule. No, Yahushua is just getting you together one last time, putting hooks in you, John. All right, it's gonna drag your ass down to the Middle East so he can fuck you up, man.
Yes.
So that he could come back and zap your ass.
That's right. He's like Pinhead. Remember when he put the hooks in them and drugged their ass in the club? You know what I mean? You know?
Right.
But real quick, this is Luke 10, for that point. Luke 10 and 16. He that heareth you, heareth me, and he that despises you, despiseth me, and he that despises me, despises him that sent me. So going back, you know, the world hating us, you know, that's a part of the job description, you know? When you get the job that we've been given, this is a part of the description, you know, the hatred. But hey, hate evil and love good.
And the servant ain't greater than his master.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, that's what it is.
Yep.
You know, Yahushua went through it. We got to go through it.
Yeah. Right. But it says, arm yourselves likewise to suffer in the flesh, for Hamashiach has suffered in the flesh. You know? So he had pain too. He had inflammation. You know? He had the same shit we were going through.
He was in the flesh.
Yep. Sinful flesh at that.
That's right.
So the sinful thoughts that come to our mind through Satan, he had to rebuke them too. You know? And I've been in the spirit of confessing that shit. As soon as Satan says some crazy shit, I'm like, hey bro, yo, you hear what this dude just said to me? You know what I mean? Like it's offensive. So I want to expose his ass, man. You gotta handle the proper requirements.
Satan told me some shit, man. I cussed him out.
See, you gotta.
It's a war, Mamanaya Hashitan. Get the hit, Satan.
Yep.
That's what Yahushua told me. You know, pretty much told him, fuck out here.
Yep.
You know?
I rebuke thee, Satan. You know, and I'll say it in the name of Hamashiach. They'll mess with you.
Yeah.
See shit out of the corner of your eye. I'm reading. I'm studying.
I thought I showed something earlier.
I rebuked it immediately, bro. Yeah, you gotta get it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get out of here. You know?
That's how it sounds to it.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Verse where is that? Verse 2. And it says, he have delivered them to the slaughter. Verse 3.
So he gave you over to the slaughter, right, man. Delivered you. All right? Brought you over there so you can die. Okay? Because pretty soon, once they get over there, they're going to be fighting each other, but then they're going to stop fighting each other and they're going to turn to fight the Lord, man.
Verse 3, it says, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses.
Right, it's going to be so many bodies over there, the Lord's going to, the fowls of the heavens going to feast.
Right.
All right? And that's beautiful because during the first death, the fishes, the sea monsters, they had a great feast, right?
Hell yeah.
But now, during the second death, the fowls are going to be the land, the animals, if you will. All right? Turkey, vultures, buzzards, things of that nature.
Well, that's beautiful because Esau was feeding crocodiles and sharks with us. So the Lord gonna feed birds, and you know what I mean?
Yep.
What is it called? Dodoing? Doit? What's in Jeremiah? Doing bird? I gotta look it up. It's one of the terms for the birds that are gonna be over here.
Okay.
You know how they got different ones?
I believe it's gonna say so.
Yeah, okay.
Later in the chapter.
Yeah. Yep. When you go up, yep.
We could jump there real quick.
Verse. Start verse 11.
Yep.
Isaiah 34 and verse 11. But the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it. The owl also and the raven shall dwell in it.
This is the prophecy of who's going to inhabit this land once the inhabitants of this land are burned away.
Right.
You're going to be burned away, man. Some of you are going to be melted to your linoleum floors. And you're not going to be able to move, you know? You're going to be burned away, man. And these people got to burn, man. You know? They got to burn.
Hey, let it burn.
Let it burn.
You got that song by Usher?
Yeah, and we're ushering it in.
Right.
We're ushering it in.
Exactly. You know?
And it says, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna. Hey, right now it's the United States. That's the first time it's gonna be united. That's the first time Babylon, confusion ass land, is gonna be united, because the jurisdiction from New York to Pennsylvania, there ain't gonna be one.
Right.
So
you ain't gonna know if you're in New Mexico or in Louisiana.
You'll know you're in the lake of fire.
Yep. You'll know this place got damn.
Yep.
That's all you will know. You know.
Yep.
That's right.
Now you know, nigga.
If you don't know,
Now you know.
No. And it says, and the stones of emptiness, they shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there. And all her princes shall be nothing. And verse 13.
Come to naught, bro.
Yeah.
They that fight against the Lord will come to naught, man. See, we're in that time where the disbelievers, the unbelievers, the non-believers, those that haven't been awoken, they're going to get awoken to a reality like no other, man. You people are going to think that this is a sci-fi flick.
right?
The judgment coming, man.
You're gonna be walking from a distraught neighbor, all right? Emptying out your fridge, man.
You're going to come down to Bill declaring his Bill of Rights on your head. Oh, shit, man.
You're gonna take your last can of beans
Damn.
and beat your ass with it, man.
Hey, Esau gonna have fun with them Muslim bean pie jakes.
Yep.
Because they're gonna take all their beans. They're gonna take their bean soda, their bean soup,
Ice cream.
their bean ice cream.
He said, no, I'm
What's
no.
up, man?
He said, no thanks, I'm no.
He's nothing. Keep going.
You go
And it's-
back, it's like you jump back
Yep.
to where you were.
Yeah.
That was the point.
Yeah. Well, it's about to go into the birds.
I'm-
Oh, this-
Yeah.
okay. All right, my
It's
bad.
to verse 15.
Okay.
I'm gonna just go to the point.
Yeah.
Verse 14 to 15, it says, it's like, I'm sorry, 13 again. And thorns shall come up in her palaces, nettles and brambles in the fortresses thereof, and it shall be an habitation of dragons and a court for owls. The wild beasts of the desert shall also meet with the wild beasts of the island, and the satyr shall cry to his fellow. The screech owl also shall rest there and find for herself a place of rest.
Right. So that's the animals that will be inhabiting America.
Damn.
You know, then another thing that shows you on that game Fallout is that the nuclear radiation it makes these creatures big.
Larger.
You have big ass scorpions, cockroaches, mole rats. Things. So imagine a fucking vulture that got nuclear fallout.
Mondo burger.
Right.
Yeah.
They had that Mondo. And then they're gonna be picking off people and looking like fucking Jeepers Creepers in the moon.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
You know?
You know, the Lord can do that. You know,
Newly created creatures.
Yeah, man.
there's birds that the Lord can have. We don't know. The Lord can have birds, bigger than Shaq.
Yep. They are.
Damn.
Dragons.
Come swoop down, grabbing bodies, 2-3 bodies at a time. You know.
Damn. Really?
Well, proves that too is like America, they have a term once upon a time. In China, because America, they start the story once upon a time. But in China, they start the story when dragons could speak.
Yeah.
So they know about dragons and other animals. And there's certain animals that are being revealed now that scientists say they thought they were extinct. Because no, they don't want to show you.
Well, Moab, they know about Leviathan too.
Yep.
Godzilla.
Yep.
That's real.
Yep. They got a special fear with Godzilla.
Yeah.
There's something that happened to them that haven't fixed them.
They are touched. They've been.
Yeah. They got PTSD.
We're gonna do that shit to them in the kingdom
Yep.
too. It's a random sunny day, have Godzilla scare the shit out of them.
Why thing?
Yep. And they deserve it. These heathens deserve correction, and this is how, what does it say? The fear is the beginning. So we need to put great fear on these nations in the beginning of our rulership for a righteous kingdom to commence.
The whole 1,000 years.
Yep.
The whole 1,000 years, nothing. Put up your ass.
Yep.
Bang, bang, bang. Like Pop said.
Yep. Or it's going to be a death bang, bang at your door. Mashapatya.
Make your ass go off so we can make an example of it.
Yep. Public. It says rebuke them, openly. So the rest.
Make fear.
An example.
Well, in our laws, we would openly stone you. You'd be openly hanged.
Yeah, that's what they did, Stephen.
Yeah, they brought him out. Who brought him? The porters. The security of the temple grabbed him and they brought him out to the outskirts of the city and they executed him. So executions are going to be in the kingdom. Holocaust is going to be in the kingdom. Plantations are going to be in the kingdom.
Yeah.
Middle East lifestyle is coming back.
Yep.
Mediterranean, I should say.
Yep. Diet. Mediterranean diet with a Middle Eastern twist.
Yep.
You know?
That's a great diet.
Yeah. And a great life.
It ain't sad. It
Yep.
ain't a standard American diet.
Hey, the righteousness will bring a great life that will lead to a happy wife.
It will.
You know? No, a husband having a great life will lead to a happy wives.
Right.
You know?
And that's why divorces are so bad in America. The man ain't happy.
Nope. Yep. Well, a woman said it. She was debating a dude on TV. She kept cutting him off, and she said men are dying at an alarming rate. And he said, well, it makes sense men are dying when they got to deal with women like you.
Right.
Cut her ass.
Right.
You know, back to you. Yeah, shut up.
Right.
You know?
Stressful ass.
Yeah, America sucks. America.
Said, that's why you gotta learn jujitsu.
You gotta learn jujitsu. Yeah. You quit. You quit. I'm just playing.
I'm gonna read verse 14 and go back to verse 3. Isaiah 34 and 15, it says, there shall the great owl make her nest and lay and hatch and gather under her shadow. There shall the vultures also be gathered, every one with her mates.
You know how much of you know how much of a cut this is gonna be to Esau when we're in our land, when he's hucking and shucking and jiving, and he's digging and crying and reaping and railing.
Right, ain't gonna be no caveman spirituals. You know,
Right.
You know, like we have Negro spirituals.
Yeah.
Which is coming out that those Negro spirituals, the slaves were pouring out information about the land of Israel. You know, so those Negro spirituals, man, they're very spiritual songs. You got I forget the guy's name, but you got that one song, Sweet Rose Cherry.
Oh yeah, like Sam Willis or something. Yep. El Pastor Bar always talks about that.
Yeah.
You know? But you know what's gonna be fire, bro? Is when the most proud, all right, is in our land as a servant, righteously serving his judgment, right? And he knows that his land he once ruled is fucking burning. Got a bunch of blackbirds squatting in there, squawking and shit. You know? That's gonna be so fire. Because Esau's in our land right now, but the same ones in our land are gonna be serving us, man.
That's right, man. We're gonna fuck you up too.
Yep.
We're gonna make sure you got a hunchback. All right, you can't look us in the eye. We're gonna give you asthma, wisdom tooth pain. We're gonna put hell on
Everything.
you, man.
I would like to put a decree out. If Rothschild Boulevard isn't destroyed from nukes, I would like to take his face and to dig up the road with it. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Use a fucking face to dig the road up with it.
Meditate terror.
Caesar Borgia.
Yep.
You know?
Use his
Like
ass.
hang him and beat him like a pinata.
Yep.
All the whole 1,000 years.
Well, in the movie When Nature Calls, the dude from Living Color that was fighting Jim Carrey when he pulled him in the book bag,
Yeah.
he was banging his head on the drums. Doing that shit to Esau, man.
Yep.
You know, they need judgment like that. This place needs a horrific judgment. You know, oh, he's just locked away for eight lifetimes.
Just kill him.
A fatality.
Yep.
You just need to get a brutally killed
Yep.
fatality
Yep.
style. You know?
Yep.
Have you fucking